Hey, it's Ginger Boy. Welcome to Stardew Valley. It is a game, a fun game, one of my favorite games right now, and I'm just going to play for a little while. I don't know if this will be a continuous series or not, but I do want to play for a little while. We'll start a new game here, and I think it's Hair 14 I always choose because I don't know, I don't really like any of the other hairstyles. Also, I'm going to choose a tuxedo because why not? My name will be Leslie because sure. That's just my reasoning. Sure, farm name will be Yub Tub. And my favorite thing will be money, because sure, why not? We will have a cat preference. Eye color will be more on the purple side, and then pants color will be a little bit darker blue. I won't skip the intro. I will choose the forest farm because this makes it really simple to get hardwood, which is not as easy to come by in normal games. You have different ones. You have the standard farm, which is a whole ton of land to plant plants and farm and all that. You have the Riverland farm, which is really, really good for fishing, but I don't really like that one. There's not a whole lot of room to plant things. The forest farm is kind of a good in-between, being able to plant things and having some just foresty stuff. The hilltop farm is not really my type of thing. Again, it doesn't have a whole lot of room, but there is a mineral deposit that you can mine out, and the wilderness farm, which is nice. It's kind of a mixture between the forest farm and the riverside farm, riverland farm, but at night monsters come out. But I'm going to be picking the forest farm here, and we will okay. So here's the intro. Your grandpa on his deathbed. And for my very special grandson, I want you to have this sealed envelope. Very slow. Very, very slow. But want you to have the sealed envelope. No, don't open it yet. Have patience. Open it. Now listen close. Open it when things are dire and you have no place left to go. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. Come on. And your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. I can't speed this up. When that happens, my boy, you'll be ready for this gift. This gift. Come on. No, let Grandpa rest. XX years later. Doesn't actually tell you how many years later. Joja, join us. Thrive. Work. It's work time. Working in cubicles and not really doing much. Terminated. That guy has a hat and he's all happy. I think he's the only, happy guy. And then that guy's kind of sleeping. And then I'm, really sleeping. There's a dead guy over there. I mean, you can tell how good this is. But I'm I am so bored and tired and full of emptiness. I'm going to find this letter that I have in my drawer and actually open it. If you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in life. Real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. I've enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy. Yub Tub Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my boy. Good luck. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will ya? So that is the story of how you got this farm. And the bus is going. You are traveling on a bus, and there's a car. A bus music. There's no actual music. Just bus sounds. 0.5 mile to Stardew Valley, where you're in Stardew Valley, but you're actually in Pelican Town. I believe it's Pelican Town. Anyway, you're in Stardew Valley. And now the bus stops. I can move my cursor around. Hello, you must be Leslie. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. The farm's right over here if you'll follow me. Really close by the bus stop. Yes, tidying things up, all right. Look at my farm. This is Yub Tub Farm. What's the matter? Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. A little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. And here we are, your new home. Lewis! Hello, Lewis. Ah, the new farmer. Welcome, I'm Lewis, Mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everyone's been asking about you. It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. So, you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house, very rustic. Rustic is a word for it. Rustic, that's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little more apt, though. Rude! Don't listen to her, Leslie. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so that you buy one of her house upgrades. Humph. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. Townspeople would appreciate that. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell displayed in the box there, I'll come by during the night to collect it. Good luck. Well, good luck. And they leave, and now it is the next day. So, I will say this right now. My game is heavily modded. I have a lot of mods on. It makes it a little bit more similar to Harvest Moon in some aspects of things. Mainly, time not going inside. Like, time doesn't move while inside. So you have two quests. Actually, I should go over mods. I have a lot of mods. I have some visual mods that change like the look of the cows and pigs and the dig spots. But I have other mods that adjust the time of the game. Makes it so your health meter and your energy meter actually refill over time to a certain percentage. Normally they don't do that. Once you're out of energy for a day, you're out of energy. Kind of. Later you get a way to restore energy besides food. If you eat food, you get energy back in life, all that fun stuff. But I also have a mod that increases these slowly each day by doing stuff. So that's all well and good and nice. And I just have some other miscellaneous mods on that do a few things. I have, just some miscellaneous mods. Anyway, let's go out and first things first, cut down the weeds. So it does say you need to talk to people, but people are inside their houses until about 9 a.m. or so. So there's no point in me going out and exploring the town yet. So I'm going to go around and cut down the grass here and get it ready for planting my parsnip seeds. And as you can see, I'm picking up little things called mix seeds. Mix seeds are nice. They are free plants, essentially. You get them by cutting down weeds. And as I said, they're just free plants. They grow plants of the season. So, like in this season, you have parsnips, you have potatoes. So it will grow some of those. So you just want to plant them. One thing I do want that I don't know why that's not on by default. Always show hit location. It's not on by default, but it should be. So I'm just going to dig my spot. You can get things for digging the ground, but I'm not doing that. So diggy dig, and diggy dig. So now I can plant my parsnips and then plant my mixed seeds. There we go. And I can water them all. So as you can see over on the right hand side, almost everything you do farming wise takes energy. Cutting down trees takes energy. Tilling the soil takes energy. Watering plants takes energy. The only thing, or hitting rocks takes energy. Filling your watering can takes energy. The only thing that really doesn't is using your sickle to cut down grass. That doesn't take energy, which I find kind of odd because you're still expending energy, in my opinion, but it doesn't actually cost you anything to do that. So that is something that is worthwhile to take note of, so you can go and cut down grass and stuff without taking up your energy. And by doing that, you can find some mixed seeds, be able to plant more items, and you also get grass, I think, fiber. You get fiber, which is needed for stuff. There are crafting recipes in this game that I have a few right now. Not a whole lot, just a few. But something to keep note of and keep track of. So it's 8 o'clock. People aren't going to start coming out until, as I said, around 9. So there's no point in really do stuff. I do have a mod that if I press the M button for a map, it shows where people are. And they're all in their houses right now, except I think Penny is out of her house. And Shane's at Jojo Mart. But most places, actually every place, opens at 9 a.m. So, yeah, until 9 a.m. there's no real point into trying to meet people because there's just no really meeting people before 9 a.m. You can meet everyone in the same day if you know where to go, and that's one of the reasons why I have this mod on that shows me where the people are, because it's a whole lot nicer to be able to keep track of people so you know where they are. Also, if you notice, I'm avoiding cutting down this big thing of grass right here because it is actually harvestable once you have a specific building, and that is how you get hay to feed your animals. So I am avoiding cutting that down so I can hopefully get some hay later on from it and don't have to buy it for the most part. Hay is not hard to come by. I mean, you can buy it if you really need to. Usually it's best to buy in winter if you can grow it yourself during the rest of the season, because winter is the time where grass does not grow and you will most likely need some help in the aspect of having stuff for your animals. But if you notice, like I said, I do have a mod that restores your energy over time. My energy has already come back up quite a ways. So I can dig more things out to plant more seeds. That's it. That's the word I'm thinking of, seeds. And we will just water these. It is 9:30 here, so I do have the ability to go and find people and talk to people. I am going to go around. There are harvestable items around the town, like these daffodils, dandelions? Daffodil and dandelion. There we go. So I'm going to try not to collect too much stuff because I have one item spot left. If you go in your inventory, press E, you have this first row, which is all you have right away. Right off the bat, that's all you have. They are upgrades to get the next two rows, but as I said, they are upgrades. So let's start off by talking to people. So that was Penny. This is Haley. Oh, you're the new farmer boy, aren't you? Let's go in here and talk to Vincent, which is this kid. A stranger, name's Vincent. Mom says not to talk to strangers, but you seem okay. This is Jody. And if you notice, when I talk to people, little messages pop up above other people's heads, like the little smiley face or whatever. That is a mod I have on called Part of the Community. And that makes it so when you talk to people or give them gifts or something of that nature, other people like you more. So it gives a bonus for talking to people you haven't talked to yet. So that's all well and good. I will be coming back to buy some potatoes from him later on, but we'll talk to everyone. Kind of just going through them, talking to people. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple and straightforward. There's not a whole lot of stuff. It does tell you all their names. Alex. There's old man George over here. Buzz off. Eveline. What you can do is if you press E, you have different things up here. You have skills, you have social, map, crafting, collectibles, options. So inventory is the first one. That's the main one. Skills show you your stuff. So each skill goes up to 10. At 5, you get a choice of picking a class, essentially. It's a perk. You get 2 perks. You get to choose between one. Each perk has 2 more perks you can choose one of. So there is branching paths on how you want to play the game. But there's different things. Farming for farming, mining for mining, foraging for picking up stuff like I was chopping trees, fishing, and combat, which combat we will get to later. There is actually a fairly large combat presence in the game. Another one that's really good is social. Tells you how much people like you and who is actually single. Then there's all the people you haven't met down here. So another good way to figure out who you've talked to and who you haven't talked to. But let's go in here and talk to Clint. I'm Clint. Very socially awkward. You are, Clint. We'll come into Joja Mart, talk to Shane. Even though Shane's like, oh, I can't talk right now. I'm hard at work. That still counts as talking to Shane, which I find really funny. But it counts as talking to Shane. let us come up here. And we will go inside here. And there is Robin. Here is her daughter, Maru. Her son, Sebastian, I can't actually talk to because he's in his room. And he stays in his room pretty much all freaking day. He comes out after 6 p.m., I think 6:30. I always go down the stairs thinking it's the exit. But you can talk to him later in the day. Over here, down here, I will pick that up, even though I probably shouldn't. There is Linus, a stranger. Hello. He is the resident homeless guy. Very nice. I always make a note to become friends with Linus because I like Linus. I mean, that's just what it comes down to. I like Linus. So I always make a note to talk to him. Actually, I don't want to dig that stuff up yet because I have no more space in my inventory. Let us go and solve that problem. I will just get rid of all the things I can sell right now. There is a thing later on, after the 5th of the month, where you don't always want to sell your items, depending on what they are. But, as I said, it's after the 5th of the month where that can happen. Ooh, Sam, he's going to work. She's not out of her... Emily is the other girl in there, and she's not out of her house yet. Elliot, I don't think, is out as either. I think he's still in his house. But yeah, after the 5th of the month, something opens up, which makes it so you don't really want to sell everything right away. Selling most things is fine, but you don't want to sell everything right away. But yeah, I don't really need to worry about that yet. As I pick up more items, I really shouldn't. I will keep a hold of the muscle. But, yeah, there's Jazz. And let's go back up and sell some stuff. Who haven't I talked to yet? Emily, I have not talked to. Lee, which she's at the mart right now. So that is good for me. So I will go talk to Lee and buy some potatoes while I'm there. Toss those in there. Let's go talk to Lee and buy some potatoes. I think I only have a few more people. Yeah, 5 more people to talk to. Sebastian, Elliot, Lee. Who else do I need to talk to? So Elliot, Emily, Sebastian. I don't think there's anyone else. Gus. Gus is the other guy I need to talk to. I can come in here at noon. Talk to Gus. Hi there. So then there are 4 people. Maybe Gus wasn't one of them. My social will tell me. So I have Emily, Elliot, Sebastian. Huh. I should be able to talk to everything in the same day. I don't know why it's telling me I have 4 more people to talk to, because one of them I can't actually talk to for a few days. Also, I didn't buy potatoes like I said I would. I'm very confused by the fact that it's telling me I have 4 people. Anyway, let's buy as many potatoes as I can, which is 10. And let's go cut the grass that is up here. And hopefully get just one. I just want one mixed seed. I like keeping my farm even. So I just want one mixed seed. If I can get one, I will be happy. Because then I can fill in that one little gap I have. That is going to bug the crap out of me. Elliot has left his house. So let's talk to Elliot. It's 12:30, which means Emily will be out as well. So I can talk to Emily. Hello, Elliot. 25. I'm still very confused why it's saying I have an extra person I need to talk to, which I can't talk to. Yep. There's... I don't know who is left that I need to talk to that it's saying I don't. Talk to Penny, talk to Pierre, talk to Gus, talk to George, Vincent, Caroline, Abigail, Maru, Haley, Marnie, Alex, Harvey, Eveline, Emily, Jody, Clint, Lee, Elliot, Linus, Demetrius, Jazz, Shane, Sam, Pam, Robin, Sebastian, the Wizard. I can't talk to this guy. That is going to bug the crap out of me. It is. It's going to bug the crap out of me because he doesn't show up for a few days, and there's no way for me to talk to him. And you should be able to talk to everyone that you can within the first day. Anyway, enough of that, being annoyed with the game. We will come up here, and we will plant this seed. And we will plant potato seeds after I dig spots for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, and 5. Very asymmetrical. I should have just planted them on that side. But what can you do? Nothing. Nothing is what you can do. So I'm just going to give in and have a slightly asymmetrical farm. So the next thing I'm going to do is get 50 wood. And 50 is the number I need because that is how much I need for a chest. A chest is very, very needed right now because I have very limited space. So I have 31 wood right now. Cutting down trees is the best way to get wood. As you can see, you get a lot of wood. I need 2, 1, and 2. Just get 50 out the bat. Go to crafting, chest right there. And now I like putting my chests inside. Do you have to? Is it needed? No, it's not. I just like putting them inside. You can leave them outside. The only problem leaving them outside is there are lightning storms in the game. Not really in the spring/summertime, but there are indeed lightning storms. And if you leave leave chests and machines outside, there's a chance that they will be hit by lightning. I'm so annoyed that says 26 of 28. But what can you do? And you can't even visit the wizard. The wizard lives over here, but you can't visit him. Because you go here, it's locked. You hear someone inside, though. He doesn't actually count towards the meeting people thing, so you don't need to worry about that. Let's just cut down weeds and stuff. This area, this big kind of field forest area, you want to try and clean up. You don't have to right away. There's no goal in cleaning it up right away. The only upside to doing that is the cleaner this area is, the more spaces random things can spawn in. So like the wild horseradish I've gotten, the dandelions, the other things, daffodils, I think, what it is. The more those things can appear in this area. So you want to try and clean it up. So right now I'm just starting by cutting down the weeds because that is probably the easiest thing to start with. Now over here, if there are any, there's one. Sometimes you get lucky and get a bunch of them right on the first day. Sometimes you don't. These are spring onions, a sellable forage item. There have been like one time I started the game and I got like 15 of them right away, which was really nice, but doesn't always happen. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to sell off my spring onions and plant my seeds that I have as well. Of course, I have 4. Yeah, I'll keep going on this side. Not exactly my favorite number. I want 4 more to fill up this. I like things being even. So I'm going to sell 1 wild horseradish, sell 1 of those, and keep 1 each of those things. There we go. So now I have 1 each of those. I don't know if I came down this way or not. I think I did. So now I could cut wood. In fact, I think I will cut down trees and stuff. Clear up my farm a little bit more of trees. I do want to keep 1 of each type of tree around. There are 3 types of normal trees that are around. There are pine trees, like these ones. You have maple and oak, and I don't remember which one's which. I think this is... Oh, give me... You can right-click to shake the trees. They will drop their seeds every now and then, and that is what I'm trying to get it to drop so I can see what type of tree it is. Because I just flat out don't remember. Okay, that's a maple tree. So maple is this one, oak is that one. So there you go, there you have it. Maple and oak. I want to keep at least 1 of each tree, probably 2 of each tree in the end, because you can tap them later on once you actually get a tree tapper, and you get resin and syrup from them. So that is something that you want to do. You want to keep some of the trees around to be able to tap them. I am exhausted. Let's cut down this tree. Leave the stump because I can't really do anything about that. And the reason why I'm cutting down trees is I want 300 wood. There's actually a big reason why there's a specific number, 300. The reason for that is there's a spot on the beach. If you saw, there's like a wooden thing with an exclamation point above it, or question mark, I can't remember which. But that allows you to get to the other side of the beach, where there's a few more collectible things there, but you need to be able to actually get over there. Not a whole lot for me to do because my energy is still super low. I can't really do much. I can't even plant the seed. There's a guy digging down some boulders over there. Can't do anything about that. I'm really just waiting for Sebastian to come out of his house. I'm tempted to go around and talk to everyone again in case the game didn't register me talking to someone, which is frustrating. Again, I'm so frustrated at the fact it's saying I have 26 of 28 people. Because if you count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Well, I guess he is number 28. I've finished this on the first day, and I'm not quite sure how at that point, because if I need to talk to him, doesn't work. Anyway, I think he comes out at 6:30, so I need to wait around for another 30 minutes before I can actually talk to him. I will go back. I think I have just enough to plant this last seed. I think I do. Because this should take 8. Oh no, it took 2. Plant that. Water that. Now I'm down to 3. I'm really pushing it there. I'm really pushing it. I'm not even going to lie. That is pushing it to the max of my energy bar. But it's good for me because when I sleep, I'll get a bigger energy bar afterwards. So it's 6:30. And he is leaving, so I can talk to him. Oh, you just moved in? Right, cool. There we go. So there we go. So I can't complete that one. I can't complete that one because I need to cultivate and harvest a turnip. I will, however, turn in for the night because there is nothing else I can do currently. That is not the tool I wanted to use. But yeah, there's nothing I can do currently unless I wanted to wait for my stuff to regenerate, which takes a long time. So I will just turn in for the night. I got foraging 1. And as you can see, I got some money for selling my forageable items. So I'm just going to take a quick look around my farm. I think I will probably call it good here. I know it's only been one day, but that was almost 40 minutes of playing Stardew Valley because my days are a lot longer. I do want to get people's opinions if they want to see more of this or not. I mean, I love Stardew Valley. It's a really fun game. I enjoy playing it quite a bit. And I realize my music is super loud. Oh well, I'll fix that in post. But yeah, really fun game. I really enjoy it. I really hope other people enjoy it because it's quite fun. I love the Harvest Moon series, but I'm not a super big fan of their latest game sets. But Stardew Valley kind of filled that void and kind of expanded on it and made it a little bit better in my opinion. So Stardew Valley is my really big go-to for a farm quote-unquote simulator right now. But I hope people enjoyed this, and I will be back later with possibly more of this, depending on how much people like it. So, this has been Ninja Boy, and I will be back later with more of this, something else, who knows. See you guys then.